Last time we saw Barry Allen, he said that he was going to run into the future. And of course, CW has a promo that shows us some hints and reveals of a brand new Flash costume. So I'm going to break down what I think Barry is going to see in the future of 2024 when he travels there. We have 2 weeks until the Flash returns, and when it does, I'll have my weekly reviews back, so make sure you click subscribe so you don't miss them every single week. But until then, let's talk about the upcoming episode, The Once and Future Flash. Now, in the last episode, Barry decided to travel to the future to find some answers about Savitar. The promo reveals that he ends up in 2024, and he walks through his apartment with Iris and finds that it's full of dust and it's abandoned. And I think there is a strong reason for that. This is a central city where the Flash has quit after Iris's death. We see Cisco in the trailer, and he's depressed and wearing possibly a bathrobe. And I predict that this future version of Cisco and the future version of Barry got into some fights. Cisco wanted to keep Star Labs going, wanted to keep Team Flash going, and Barry didn't, which may slightly be confirmed by what looks like a destroyed Star Labs in one of the shots. I also believe that this Cisco in 2024 has lost his vibe powers somehow. Maybe Savitar took them away, because his powers are slightly connected to the Speed Force, like they are in the comics. Or maybe Killer Frost did something to Cisco. Either way, there has to be some reason why Cisco would not dress up as Vibe and protect the city himself. We also get a brief shot of Wally in this promo as well, and it looks like the future does not go well for young Wallace West. He's in a wheelchair, which I would assume is from a Savitar-based injury. He probably tried to take on Savitar on his own and really got his ass kicked. Killer Frost makes a brief appearance in this promo as well. It looks like she is in a cell, and I have a prediction that Julian Alpert is either responsible for eventually capturing Killer Frost or is her current guardian. I doubt the writers of The Flash would build up the relationship between Julian and Caitlin so much over season 3 for it not to pay off somehow. Finally, let's talk about emo Barry Allen. Not only does he look like Tobey Maguire from Spider-Man 3 is his fashion stylist in the future, but he's very, very angry. He lost Iris and he failed. And now the villains like Mirror Master are running rampant all over Central City. I think it's the manipulations of past Barry that make this future Barry Allen suit up again. And if you look at his suit, well, it's pretty damn awesome. It's got some gold piping, it's got some thicker lightning bolts that makes it look very similar to the costume of the comic books. Now, I think this trip to the future is not going to be very fruitful for Barry. After this episode, we will have 4 episodes left, so I think that means that future Barry will not reveal much of anything. I do not think future Barry is Savitar, and I also do not believe we will get Savitar's identity in this episode. I think that is a reveal that the writers are saving for the season finale. Now, there is one reveal that could happen in this episode. Maybe we will get to meet the future scientist that has just been cast for the show. Now, Ann Dudek has been cast as Tracy Brand, so maybe we will meet her in this episode, or future Barry Allen will mention her somehow. Also, fun fact, the Once and Future Flash was a storyline in the comic books where Reverse Flash had shown up in the present pretending to be Barry Allen before the current Flash, which was Wally West at the time, had to put the kibosh on him. Now, what will the Once and Future Flash reveal? Well, my prediction is not much, because I think that this episode will be a character piece episode that will give us some brief teases about where the finale is going to go. And yes, I still do not think that Savitar is future Barry Allen, and I think the Once and Future Flash episode will prove that. Now, if you're wondering to yourself, where is this theory about Savitar becoming the future Flash, where is that from? Well, this comes from the New 52, the comic books directly. There was a storyline by Robert Venditti, Van Jensen, and Brett Booth. And basically it goes like this. 20 years in the future, Barry Allen now wears a blue suit, and he's kind of crazy. And you see that Wally West in the past died of a car accident. and future Crazy Barry doesn't want that event to happen. So future Blue Barry starts his journey by fighting the Gorilla Grodd of the future, and Barry kills Gorilla Grodd. Future Flash then runs into the past to start changing the timeline. And then 16 years into the future, Future Flash then confronts Mirror Master, and he traps Mirror Master seconds before a giant earthquake happens, killing Sam Scudder. Now, this might be the reason why Mirror Master appears in the Once in Future Flash storyline as a nice nod to the storyline. Then Future Flash runs into the past to keep sealing up the holes in the Speed Force, and Future Flash eventually manages to seal up the Speed Force and to knock his present-day self into the Speed Force, trapping present-day Barry Allen. And Future Flash takes his place as the present-day Flash. Now, this present-day Barry Allen eventually escapes the Speed Force and begins to fight the Future Flash. But then they team up to stop a man who also escaped the Speed Force called Selkirk. And Future Flash eventually saves the day and then dissipates into nothingness, but not before he tells Barry that Thawne killed his mother. Yep, that's right. In the comic books at this point, Barry did not know that Eobard Thawne had killed his mother. Now, we've seen parts of this version on the show already, so it'll be interesting to see how much of it they use in upcoming episodes. And what the upcoming episode, The Once in Future Flash, decides to use from that, who knows? But no matter what, I still don't think that storyline proves that Savitar is future Barry Allen. So let me know in the comments what you think, and if you like this video, go over and support my Patreon so I can keep making longer think pieces like this. And also, check out one of the videos on screen, and I'll see you next week for another Flash Theory video.